My name is Caitlin Nelson.
The number one thing I do is write, create, and physicalize stories. To put it simply, this is the one thing I can't not do. I often find myself wandering into the territory of impossibility, and so I work to base my ideas on the 1% that something could happen, rather than the 99% that it won't. Why? Because the best stories reside in the tiniest, most forgotten place on the planet, our minds. All my stories begin here, a blank page and a blinking cursor. Most of the time, an idea isn't enough to just start writing, but that's where the thought begins. Think, 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 and more think. Once that idea whittles itself into a character, a world, a living heartbeat, then the pages begin to fill and a story takes its form. I focus on capturing the human spirit in its many rapidly diverse and dynamic levels. I believe in the connectedness of one soul to another, yet find this can be an insurmountable task to identify and nurture in everyday life. I often deal with a human being and their connection to something else, whether that be another human, an alien, an android, Mother Nature, or whatever else you can come up with. I am fascinated by people and their willingness or not to connect to others, especially those radically different from themselves. I seek to find people that want and long for this intense, deep connection with another human being. Through my work, I create experiences which allows people to not only discover themselves, but also to help them realize, recognize, and actualize those connections. My love for film and stories was entwined in my DNA before I was born. My first time I really found myself truly inspired by film was at 7 years old watching Gifted Hands. I was so inspired by the story that I believed medicine was my path and I wanted to do trauma surgery. It wasn't until 12 years later that dream of filmmaking as a career became realized. I had to go back where it all started, movies, and more importantly, my DNA. I found that rather than being in love with the subject matter of the story, I fell in love with how they created a story to be so impactful and affect the lives of others as it had mine. Today, the rest is history. It's my job to create stories so that you can experience anything and everything the world has to offer. Make you feel something, give you something to connect and hold on to. And so, I leave you with a story, an experience, and a connection. It is up to you what you do with it.
No! Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight.